Hello, 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 and thank you for joining me for another Nay's Perspective. Okay. This is another Wednesday Wisdom. Nay's Perspective, Wednesday Wisdom. Okay? So today what I would like to share with you, just in case we are blessed with the one thing that we have an issue with. So we can learn how to break that curse, so we can learn how to do what we so dislike. Or I don't know how to put it. So hopefully by the end of this, you will help me figure out a way how to put this. But the reason why I say this is because as I was growing up, I have went through several phases of my life of the way that I view men, the way that I respect men, or anything of that level. On that level, when it comes down to men, I went from feeling like I wasn't good enough because I was like, well, dang, my father wasn't around, he was in and out of my life, why wasn't I good enough for my daddy to be there? Then I come to find out that no, it was not that I was not good enough for him to be there, just he was in and out of jail, while I was growing up. So it was not that, yes, his actions caused him to go to jail, but it ain't that he was out here and he just chose not to see me. You know what I'm saying? So once I got over that, then it went from another issue to where, hold on, me and I always want to have so much control, but they're not doing anything to make me feel comfortable enough to let them have that control. So now it was a power struggle. Hold on, you gonna respect me like I respect you, you ain't gonna, and it just went through all these different phases and cycles. And so when I was in this cycle of not really knowing how to respect a man because I did not grow up around a man, then as my young men started getting older, I realized that the way I treated men was the same way that I talked to my children, and I acted towards my children very strong and dominating, and hold on, it's a power struggle. Let me let you know I'm mama, I'm the queen in this, and so God made a comment to me that my children was going to find a woman just like me. And when he said that, it disturbed my spirit so much because I know I refuse to let my old self, because they're grown now. I don't got to fight for them no more. They got their own battles. But when he said that, it disturbed my spirit because I was like, I wish my kids would call me, and I hear in the background this female talking about B as a nigga and just being disrespectful. I wish I would find out that a girl doesn't hit my son in the head with a stick or try to run him over with a car. Baby, I don't know if I'm going to be that nice Nay that you see what I'm saying? But this is what I did to people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when he said that to me, it was like, hold on, I need to reevaluate this. So then I did a Nay moment on my previous YouTube channel about, it starts at home. And so I had to start reflecting on me, how I talk to them, men, and everything else. And so since I want people to respect my young men, I'm learning how to respect men. And so in this whole process, I realized that I've been fighting for love from men, the genuine love, the loyal love, the supporting love, the providing love, the protection love from a man. But the same thing that I'm wanting, I'm repelling, because it's a power struggle. It's this, it's that. I don't know how to properly engage with the man to the point to where we flow smoothly, to the point to where I can get what I'm looking for and he can get what he's looking for, and we live our best life. And so I think, and I was talking to another woman, and she was talking about, her daughter and how her daughter treats her and everything else and on and on and on. And guess what? Her daughter ended up having a daughter. And so her daughter, just loved this little girl and on and on and on. And so as parents, we do as much as we can with the limited knowledge or with the abilities that we have to do the best that we can for our children. And our children may not see that the same way, and they may reject us. They may be be disrespectful to us because of the way that they perceive the way that they was raised. And so it's like, once she told me her story, it was like, well, I wonder if we're blessed with the thing that we are supposed to overcome. I'm supposed to overcome this loving of a man and receiving love from a man. I'm supposed to, and her daughter and her is supposed to overcome the hatred or whatever they feel towards their mother. In the Bible it says that in certain times, or in the end days, or whenever, I don't know when it says, but it just says that the mothers will come up against the daughters will come up against mothers, and on and on and on and on and on. And I think it's just because of the way that we choose to perceive things. That's why everything that I'm tied to is tied to perspective speaking, because it's just me speaking my perspective. I can't say that it's law, because God's understanding and his work that he is doing is way above anything that I can ever think of. Okay, so I just always give my perspective, because without different perspective, what would we ever really know? We never know nothing 100%. So I love giving my perspective, and I love getting perspectives, because it gives me a different way of looking at things. And so just in case we are blessed with the things that we have to learn how to overcome, I needed to learn how to overcome loving a man, covering a man, protecting a man, just serving a man. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I have had my ups and downs, my perspective this way, my perspective this way, and each way doesn't cause me heartache and pain, instead of me just sitting there and receiving the true energy of a man, respecting my discernment when I feel that it's not correct, me being open and honest and clear with myself to say, no, I don't want that. It ain't something that I would even entertain a thought with, so I just say no. So I need to learn how to be honest with myself, clear with myself, and receive what is to be given to me, instead of keep on repelling it. If I want love, if I want a man, if I want to be covered by, if I just want to be that feminine energy, just that beautiful, feminine, nurturing, healing, supporting, oh man, whatever the feminine is of a woman, if I want to be that, I need to learn how to stop battling with the man, because the battle is not with the man, the battle is within myself. Because I'm not clear what a man is supposed to look like, and so if he don't align with this false image that I have of what a man is supposed to look like, then I'm attacking. And so I need to learn how to receive what I say that I want so much. And God blessed me with 3 young men that I refuse to ever make them feel like it's okay to be disrespected by a woman, to where I had to temper my spirit to show them that yes, you want a very powerful, strong, independent woman, but at the same time, you want that nurturing, that supporting, that soft, gentle, quieted, spirited woman, to the point to where he can flow in his masculine energy, I can flow in my feminine energy, and we can sharpen each other in whatever area that we may need to sharpen each other. So I think that's the reason why I was blessed with 3 young men, because if I was blessed with 3 young women, I would have taught them to be just as angry and aggressive and dominating like me, and not knowing how to ever teach them how to walk in their feminine energy. So I had to get what I repelled so much, and that was men. I had to get 3 men so I can become soft and gentle for them, to show an example and be an example of the feminine energy that they are supposed to attach themselves to. So I love you, and I thank you for joining me for this Nays perspective on this Wednesday Wisdom. I think my perspective is we are blessed with the thing that we reject so much. So if you reject your mother, you may have a gang of females. If you reject your father, you may have a gang of boys. And I think it's because since we do not have the heart and mind to forgive the ones that we feel have offended us, we have to be blessed with someone of the same image, to where we will learn how to be soft with that. And I think, and I hope, that it will soften our heart to be able to receive those that we feel that hurt us so much. I love you, and I thank you for joining me for another Nays Perspective on Wednesday, sharing my wisdom. Have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye.